Right, welcome back everyone. I'm going to have a little go today at doing a three-cornered lidded box. That's what this bit is. It's not my idea. There's a few different interpretations of this on YouTube, and I thought I'd just have a go. See whether I can do it with the carbide tools. Now, this is a 4" by 4" by 4" square. It's just a piece of old fence post. Like I say, if you're new to turning and you're just starting out, you don't want to be using expensive bits of wood to try these sort of things. Just get a little bit of fence post and just have a play. The only thing I will tell you to make sure is check your wood and make sure it's got no nails or things like that in it if it's an old fence post, because it could always have something inside it. I've just got it mounted. I've taken out my drive centre. I've got it just mounted in the actual drive there, and I've got it in a ring center on this end. Okay, it's just sandwiched, so if I do get a catch it will spin, and we're just going to see. I've basically tried to center it up as best to get all the points touching as best I can in the same spot, and we're going to see how we go. So I should be starting off with a round carbide chisel, the 12mm round, and see how I go from there. I want to get a tenon on this end so I can get it out and mounted in a chuck as soon as I can. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you in. Let's get you zoomed in on the piece. Right. Hopefully that should do. You should see everything pretty much from there. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take to do, and if it goes too long then I'll have to do this into two parts. But right, face shields on. I've got my lathe speed turn right down. Right, now then, so I'm going to start with the 12mm round, still the same cutter as I've been using all the time. Okay, and I'm just going to make some gentle cuts coming across there, just see what's happening. Okay, just nice and gentle. There'll be cuts like this. I'll be rolling the chisel over so I'll make the cut nice and gentle. Let's get it started. First, stand out of the way in case it's going to come flying off. But it seems alright. Let's get speed up a bit. Get rid of the wobble. That's it, the wobble's gone, the lathe's nice and steady. A bit of speed on it. Probably just over 2000 RPM there, and I'm just going to come in gently. Oh, I'm not getting cut that way, go this way. Nice and gentle. See what's going to happen. Way. Find where my corners are. Corners are there. Going to stop it and have a quick look and see what's actually happening. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know that this wood's going to be much good for it. I've taken the corners are disappearing. Right, okay, so the corners are going. I don't think this is going to be, what I'm going to try and do, see if it'll make a difference. I'm going to quickly turn it round. I'm going to go this way. I might have taken too much from the corners there. Right, let me see if I can get it in. Basically just checking here where it comes to on the tool rest there. See, that one's touching, that one's okay, that one's right. Okay, so we've got to bring this one over a little bit more, like that. Let's see, yep. Right, so I'm there and there, and that one's very slightly this way a little bit. Oh, there we go. Let's see, there, That's just touching. Take that one away a bit. That's it, right. Yep, I'll go with that. Right, I'll try not to come too far on these corners this time. I think I maybe came out too far. So, being I know, right, quick tip here, being I know where that is, what I'm going to do, I'll put a very tiny, so let me grab a marker pen. Because obviously being a small piece like this, if it was a bigger piece, I'd more be able to see where the corners are, but because it's small, I can't really see it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little mark on my tool rest. Now that tells me exactly where my corners are, okay? So I know I don't want to come past that when I'm cutting. Right, so, we're all locked down, let's go again. Right, don't want to come past that. Have a look at this one. It might be that this bit was not going to be any good for this, but no, we're doing better this time. That's not quite right there because that corner's further away. Redo that one coming a bit closer. I'm going to attempt to try and move this if I can. Well, right, I've moved it over a fraction just to see if I can come in where these corners are. This bit of wood's not really doing a lot of good for me. Oh, hang on, that's on the tool rest. That's better. Right, okay. Right, let's go again. I think I might have a little go with the square chisel, see if I can get some of this. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm going to stay with the round. I think I need to stay with the round at the moment. If I use the square, I'm going to come in and I'm going to end up, yeah, that's a bit, yeah, it's a little bit, but I'm a little bit off on this corner here. To get that corner, I'm going to take that one off. I really need to bring this one over a bit. Right. I think I might have been better with actually putting this onto a, so flattening the end off. See how that goes. We'll make a few more cuts and see what happens. It's all trial and error. Right, let's have a look and see where we are. We're on the corner there, we're there. See, the corner's going to start going round if I'm not careful. I've just got that one. It's just this one. If I could just get that one over. Nope. Come on, let me try again. Let's have another go. slide over. The funny grain I'm going to have here because of the way I've got the wood mounted. Right, I've got a point, I've got a point, and I've got a point. Okay, so we've got 3 points on there. So I'm to the point on each one, so that's all right. So it just took a little bit of playing around. So, but we're all right, we're getting there. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get a bit of a tenon on here. Right, so I'm going to go to a square chisel for a minute. Square chisel, see if I can come in here. Right, that's going to give me a tenon. So be careful, because seeing this is an old fence post, I can't watch it, this ain't going to break. Well, I think that's okay, I can get hold of that. Right, I think that'll be alright. I'm not going to take that down any further at the moment, because what I don't want to do is have this piece of wood here snapping. I'm just going to turn the speed up a little bit. There we go. We're probably just over 2,000 RPM now. Alright. That should give me a bit of a smoother cut. I don't come in here, but I don't really want to touch the corners now. Right, let's have a look, see what we got. Let's see what we got. Right, we've got a way to go here, because obviously we've got to get into here and get this. Got to get this bit gone here. Right, but some of that can be done when I've got it round the other way and mounted. I should cut that off with a handsaw, so I don't have to take it down too far. Right, come in here. Right, okay. We'll leave that at that for a minute. Right, that's not too bad. I'm in on all sides here. I'm going to be sorting this out when I get it turned around, and I can have this out of the way. So I think with this I'm gonna take that a little bit with a parting tool, but I'm not going to go too mad, because as I say, I don't want it to break on me, because this is a fence post, obviously. I don't want this to snap, because this has just come flying off. Because there's grains are going all funny way, and it's not the strongest of woods. So I'm just going to come in a little bit. That's all. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to push it. What I want to do is just go through that with a handsaw, and that'll get that that parted off then. I'll say a handsaw. I've got a little. No, that's, if I can find my handsaw, I think I've got one of my little ones up here. Right, okay, let's oops, got my hand stuck. That's it. I'm just going to use this little saw. There we go. Just loosen that up. That's it, that's broken. That's it, that's good. That's out of the way now. Right, I've got that to get hold of. I can turn it round, shape the outside of it, and that'd be better. So right, I'll get a chuck on here. I'll just grab a chuck. Put a chuck on there. Okay. Alright, let's get this held. Should hold alright. There we are. Right. That seems alright. Hopefully that's going to hold alright. Bits are breaking off here. I'm going to put the tailstock up for a minute, just so that I've got everything right. Now it's funny with this one because you've got your, obviously your tool rest comes in at a funny angle because the wood's going this way. So right, okay, let's see. Right, there we are. Okay, so now we can start taking this out, hopefully, with getting the wings at the right place. Right, I think, yeah, I'm going to come in a little bit with a red chisel just to see. This will just get some of it moved quick. Something's rattling. What's rattling? Don't know. Okay, I'm going to take this out of the way. Nice without stops any rattling. Right, let me have a look here. Make sure everything's alright. Ah, it's probably that bit of wood again. Alright, something's doing a bit of rattling. Right, okay, that's going to be where my bottom's going to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, just carry on. That's better. It's definitely rattling. I don't know what. I'm rattling somewhere. That's annoying me now. Oh, there you go. Something I've got there, that's all. Get rid of that. Bring some of this down. Yeah, okay. I think I would like to go for a recess, see, but I don't know whether this wood's going to take it. I don't know whether this would take it. I really don't. I'm going to have to take my tail stock off, sorry. Tail stock's in my way. Right, okay, tail stock's gone. And that stopped some of the vibrating. It was rattling a bit. Right, okay, now I can get in there. That's better. Gives me more room then to play with chisel. Right, I'm going to come in rolled over. I'm going to roll it over, see, so I can get a clean cut. But remember, if you're rolling it over, you don't want that point coming past the centre. So if you come into the centre, you come in here, you've got to roll it back so your point finishes at the centre. You don't want your point to go that side because it'll throw you back over. Right, I'm going to leave that at the moment like that. I'm going to have a look and see what I'm going to try and work out what I'm going to do. Right, okay. I've got to bring this up like this. So I've got a flat base, so I don't know whether I want to put a tenon on there or whether I want to go for a recess. The recess might not be too good on this wood. Might have to use a tenon. Okay, let's go. I think what I've got to do now, I've got to get rid of this wood here so it comes in. Alright. Okay, we're going to go back to the round. Back to the round chisel. Pulls rolled over. Got to work to the middle. Just work to the middle, not turn up it, and then I'll decide what I want to do afterwards. I can see where I'm going on this, the shadow. Got handle slightly down, tool rolled to 45. Well, probably about 40 degrees on that there. I've got my bevel, I've got my bar at the back, look, that's my bevel rubbing. Lift the handle slightly, get in the cut. So I wanted to move wood quicker, and I'm going to stop and have a look. If I wanted to move the wood quicker, I'll just have to basically go flat. But the trouble is, if I go flat, I'll move the wood faster. But, I mean, this is a fence post, so I mean, this is going to be horrible, this grain here. But that's the finish is nice, that side, look at that. But I'm going to clean that up, don't worry about that. We'll get that good. But yeah, I'm getting there. I've got to keep going. But what I don't want to do is be just pushing in flat, because it's going to make a real mess of the wood. So that'll clean up when I get When I come in for a final cut, I'll clean that up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tool this around a little bit more. I'm watching the shadow. I can see here the profile goes in, out and down. So I'm going to get the speed up a little bit more. Right. Probably about 2,800 RPM now. Watch where it is. Don't want to go past my tip. Right, just hold tight for a minute. Not too bad on this bottom, see, because I'm going to be taking more of this away. So I'll just get rid of some wood. Right, okay, I'm going to stop and have another look. See where I am. That's not bad, a little bit. I've only got a little way to go. Getting that a little bit cleaner. There's a nice clean finish all around here. Look, that's nice. I've still got a way to come yet. I've got to wait until I get a fine skim, although I'm getting there on that one, not that one and not that one. Oh, yeah, I thought that's where we moved it about a bit. Oh well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, won't we? Okay. I don't think the wood was actually dead square. Riding that bevel as I'm coming round, that's the bar. The bar is my bevel. Right, that's cleaning that up. That's getting cleaner. Right, I've just skimmed there and I've skimmed there. That's gonna. Don't want to lose the corners if I can help it. I'm always losing that one a little bit, but I think that's more the actual fence post itself isn't completely square. Right, so I'm going to come a little bit more. Another couple of passes. So I've got to look at doing a clean pass now to clean this up. Take your time. Take your time with it. I'm going on the side that should be near enough there. Now all I'm going to do is tool rest the way, move it round. Right. Gently ease it in there. Right, that's what I want to do. Now I want to take this bottom down a bit too. If I can, I'd like to get a recess in here because I'd like to finish this bit mount it on the recess, so when I turn that out, I haven't got to turn it back round again. That's what I'd like to do. I don't know how well this wood's going to hold. Right, let me see what I've got. Check the camera, make sure you're still with me. Yeah, you're still with me. Right, it's been half an hour so far on this. I'd say I might, yeah, we got that cleaned up a lot better. That little bit of tear out there, you're going to get that with this sort of wood. There, well, I've got a bit of the green post still there, so but I don't want to lose the corners if I can help it. So I'm going to have to go with that, I'm afraid. Right, now then. Oh, I don't know that that's going to take the recess. That's just got a knot there. Don't look too good, does it? Not the best of wood. Not the best of woods, and we've got quite a bit to collar out on there yet. So I think that's going to have to be a tenon. It's going to have to be a tenon. Otherwise I'm going to lose it. Right, okay. I didn't want it to be, but I'm going to have to be. Right, I think that's going to be about my drawers. Okay, so I'm going to turn over, that's it. Right, okay. So I'm going to have to remount it anyway, so I'll finish the shape on the bottom once I remount it. Okay, I'm going to try and give another little cut on here just to see if I can get rid of that green in the post. But this is just a paper, it's only a bit of fence post, it's not like I'm going to keep it. Right, and then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to see if I can come in. Just want to see if that cleans that wood up a bit better. Coming that way. Let me see. Yeah, it is. It's actually cleaning that little bit up better there because I came that way. So, still got that green. I don't know. Right, let's see what we've got there then. How did that finish? Yeah, finished with a little bit of tear there, but in the hole, that's not too bad. See, just going that way, gave a better cut. Now, seeing as I've cleaned that a bit, see, the grain is going this way. So when I come down here, I'm going to be pulling it up. So I have to go that way. Even then, I'm still pulling it up a little bit. It's the way I've got it turned. So, right, I'm going with that anyway, because this is more of the shape is going to matter, not so much the feeling. I'm not going to do this as a fancy piece. So what I want to do now is see if I can turn it round. Get it back in this way. Get a hold of that. Yeah, we've got a good hold there. Right, okay. I couldn't have done a recess. I don't think a recess would hold on this wood. Not this type of wood. Right, okay. Right, now what I want to do here, I'm going to have to take this in. I've got to get rid of some of this. I want to keep this thickness. Probably already gone a little bit too thin. I want to keep some of this thickness in this bit here. I've got to just take this down to match up for here. Right, okay. Let's get rid of some of this in the middle. And also, I've just noticed, got a nasty little knot there. So I'm going to get rid of most of that very quick with the square chisel, which is one of the beauties. What you can do is you can use the square chisel to come in and get rid of wood pretty quick. Be careful now, and get right down. Remember, slightly roll it, come in, back over. Be very gentle because you don't want to tear the centre of that out. Now I've got to go down a bit more because I've got to be inside the wing. Do this by going across right, I don't want to tear out that little nibble. Not that it matters too much because I'm going to be hollowing there anyway. I'm actually going to make a little mark for the centre. Right. Right, I need to have a look where I am. Again, there's a lot of stopping and checking. Right, I'm inside of the points now. Just sort of level with them. Right, so that's going to be going down a fraction more, and I'm going to be hollowing this away here. I've got to find where my opening is going to be, because like I say, this is going to be a box. So, right, yep, okay, I can see where I'm going. Right. Tool rest is way too far out, but I've got to be careful because remember I've got those wings, so I'm come into about there. Okay. Leave that as where my centre's going to be. I say this is just a practice. Remember, if you practice on a piece like this, then you don't mind putting your more expensive piece of wood on and having a go with that. Right, okay, so we're getting this out now here. What I want to do, I've got to come out and get rid of some of this, but without taking any off the tips. So as you see, the tips are there, but I'm going to be in here. So yeah, I should be alright. I should be able to get a bit more away. Then I'm going to come this way now because the tear out. I'm only working to this circle here that you can see. The corners are further out. I don't want to take anything off the corners. Right, okay. See where I am, make sure I'm not taking the corners down. Right, as you can see, I'm getting there. I'm going to have to come in that way now because I'm going to get tear out otherwise because I'm pushing off that end grain. So yeah, I've just got to come in a bit that way. But we're getting there. I'm not to take anything off the tips, you see. Right, I think we're doing okay there. Try and come in here. Right, it's awkward for me to get into that because obviously I've got my corners here. I'm being careful of those. Right, we'll just start opening this up. Working off that tip, going down, sort of drilling down. Right, okay, we're going to open it up a bit. Coming right round off the tip. Notches all the way round. Right, I'm gonna have a little look at where we are, see what's happened. Still a little bit thick here, a little bit thick there. Corners don't stay too bad. That's not too bad. I've got a hollow there, that's alright. See, now I've got, I ain't got a lot of depth, but I want to go in a bit more and then I want to try and undercut that a little bit if I can. Okay. Right, let's go again. Trying to get down on the bottom. Like I say, I could go a lot quicker if I put my tool flat and it's tempting to do it, but I'd get so much tear out in there. I'd rather it takes me 10 minutes longer to hollow it than spend half an hour sanding. Right, it's all down. hole like it probably would have been quicker if I'd gone over to the box hollower. Right now, I can see on the probably been quicker if I went over to the box hollower to the smaller cutter to get in there a bit better. But I want to do this with the set of 3. Although I am going to be using a different chisel in a minute. Now, just want to check my time's going. So as I said, I might do this in 2 videos because it takes so long to upload when you do them too long, and I don't want to cut nothing out. See, I know I could edit the videos and cut a load of it out, but I don't want to. I want you to see it from start to finish. Right, I'm going to call that it for my set. Right, yeah, I've got I'm down to about there. I've got to finish the bottom yet, so I've got to leave enough. It's not going to have anything actually put in it as such, but what I want to do, I want to undercut in here, and for that I'm going to be using another tool. I'm going to be using the I've got my now this people might have known before if you bought my tools. I used to do the box hollow, the GT hollower, and I had a bit of trouble getting the bars for a while, but I've managed to source them again, and I'm now doing them different. They used to have a 9mm cutter fitted flat, but they're now going to have an AU cutter fitted at 45 degrees. It improves the tool so much, right? So this is going to be on when it's on the site. It's going to be the, and get this number right, GT SCH 4. We've got the shear cut hollow 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to have a 4. Okay, so this is going to be that one. Now this is, I'm going to be able to come in here and undercut here, but that's going to be in part 2. So if you want to see how this tool works, please join me in part 2.